Audio. Hi there. How you doing? Awkward. So, like, no one was watching that, were they? Man, what I was saying was I'm a bit yellow. I think I might have messed up the white balance on the camera, because I'm in fact not that yellow, but at least I look less deathly pale. So that's something. And then also the mic was just turned off. Oopsie. It happens from time to time. What's a fella to do? I can't control that, other than, you know, hitting the button to turn the microphone on. How does it sound? Because I'm, in fact, not that yellow, but that sounds fun. Sounds good enough. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're doing another evening stream today, because we gotta get through this game. I don't want to make it seem like I'm rushing through the game, but we've been playing the game for a while now, mostly just doing Saturday and Sunday streams. And the issue with that is there's so many other things I want to play that I realized at this pace, we're never going to finish the game, so we've got to start squeezing in some extra hours. Now, it looks like, boy, howdy, they were really waiting for that one story beat where we go south of this little section here so they could just start throwing stuff at us, weren't they? Now, fortunately, it looks like this is where we're going for our current mission of Phoenix Rising, which is a different game by Ubisoft, I think? So I don't know how they got away with that. But it turns out we need to go to Phoenix Mountain Cave is what it's called. Who could have guessed such a thing? We're just going to go ahead and... Well, no, we're going to keep tracking the quest if we can. Well, you know what? If we just fast travel there, it'll get rid of that accidental thing that I've just done. So we're going to fast travel there. And as I was saying, we're going to try to sneak in a couple extra streams on the weekday evenings when we can to hopefully... get us to the end of the game a little bit quicker in advance of all of the other things that I want to start streaming and just don't have the time to, I'm sorry to say. Phoenix Mountain Cave. Extreme danger. A lot of warning signs out there that I didn't read because I was rushing to get us into said Phoenix Mountain Cave. Hopefully that's okay. Quest started Phoenix Rising.
Okay. Hogwarts punches are already here.
I wonder what we should do. Never mind, we figured it out. It's not a big deal. We absolutely aced it. There's a chest in the area. But it's deep below us. We definitely want to get that. The game will not let me fly around, unfortunately. Now, there's no actual reason why a broom would not be able to be used in this environment. If you want to get into the Harry Potter lore, there's no rules against it. It's not as though the broom is so fast that if we get on it, we're just going to shoot out. And, you know, it's going to be a bit of a risky maneuver. I'm not sure if we really want to go that direction or not. I mean, this is a direction as well, and that looks like it may be leaving the cave. What do I need to do about this? That. Well, that didn't work a second ago. One of these is the correct way. Can we actually get out here? Oh, can we not actually get up there? This is just to remind us that the outside world exists, I guess. Alright, I'm assuming that because this was blocked off, this is going to lead to like a little treasure room or something. Or it's going to lead us... I'm so confused about our current position.
There?
It could be, I suppose. I mean, it's perfectly possible. Beware spiders. Oh boy. Okay, well guess what's going to be waiting for us in here. Hold on just a second. I want to try something. If we come back out here, can we hit that without going... Oh, don't you dare do that to me, boy. Can we hit them from out here?
Bombarda.
Beautiful. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the little spiders. I mean, I see these guys, but they're already dead, or they're doing a very good job of playing dead, in which case, good on them. That's a roller coaster. That's fun. Oh, hello there!
Too soon.
Oh, alrighty then. Okay. I did not realize we'd reached such a point that we could just one-shot spiders. I know we did it a couple of times in the previous stream, but I didn't know it was something we could do consistently. So, it definitely looks like we've dead-ended here, and there's nowhere else for us to go other than back the way we came. I mean, that's a roller coaster, right? Like, hold on a minute. No. We can pass through this, can't we? We just have to use the correct spell.
Incendio.
No? Am I crazy? That looks like the sort of crevice we could pass through. But none of my spells are burning away the... Alright, you know what? That must be for later. And then there is like a drop-off here. My concern, I mean, it looks on the map like we could go this way. But my concern is that, well, we've done it. We're not supposed to be down here. And we'll fall out of the world. Like that. It's not often we get this screen. Believe it or not, I'm not so bad that this ends up happening often. Which is surprising. You'd think it would have happened more. I think I've gotten better at video games over the years. Oh, fantastic.
Blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
Do I have to go back and get that chest now?
Revelio.
Do I have to refight everything? Gosh, I hope not. Where was the first place we found a chest? I guess that's where we're going to find out. Oh my goodness, all the currency's back on the ground here. Oh, that's deeply unfortunate, isn't it? That means we got to go back in here and do this again. I'm no more happy about it than any of you are, trust me. But we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, we know that there's a spider down here.
Could the Phoenix be in there?
No, the Phoenix couldn't be in there. We already checked. I don't even remember what was in this chest. It might not be worth our effort. Also, I forgot to destroy these things this time, so they're going to be waiting for us as soon as we get in. Not to worry, dealt with it. Alright, and then there's this guy. And then there's this thing. And then there's the chest. And now it can leave. Yeah, we're done here. My gosh. So here's a fun thing that I was thinking about earlier. When I first started streaming on YouTube, the first game that I streamed through was the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. That's the first time we ever streamed through a full game, and it was a ton of fun. Before that, I just started playing Zelda games literally the December before, and I was struggling to get through those games, which is weird. It wasn't like a difficulty thing, it was just like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to solve these peculiar puzzles. They've got moon logic. But as I've continued to stream and play games, I feel like I've developed some sort of gamer's intuition that I was lacking in the past. Like, I'm not brilliant or anything. I made my way through 2 Portal games, though, without help, so that's something. But I don't know. I feel like the types of games I played growing up did not lend themselves to basic problem solving in video games, basic puzzle solving. And I was also just bad at games. If you go back and watch my early Assassin's Creed games, I was laughably terrible. Like 3 and 4, I was terrible at the combat. And I went back through as those were released on the Switch and played through them again, and I was like, these games are remarkably easy. Where was my struggle? Why was I having such a hard time when I can breeze through them now? And I figured, you know what? It's because I grew up playing like a very certain set of games that, you know, those skills lended themselves to me, but not in like other types of games. And so as I've continued to stream and make YouTube videos and broaden my gaming horizons, even though I've gotten older and my reflexes are poorer, and I still get distracted and don't pay attention, I've gotten a little bit better. All of that just to say that, you know what? I don't care that I fell down a hole. That's one of the very few deaths we have in this series. What are we at now? Maybe 3? Might have been our 3rd death. Maybe. It'd be great if the game kept track. I love a game that keeps track of things like that. I really hoped Breath of the Wild would. I know we manually kept track of it, because I had a counter on the screen, because I remember someone saying you'll die a lot in this game. And you did early. I remember early on dying a ton. But then as the game goes on, you get more hearts, and you get a bunch of, like, was the durian fruit? You stop dying, pretty much. Or you die, but you immediately, like, get those extra hearts back, and you eat, and you're good to go. So, it definitely wasn't that big of an issue. I don't know if we're going to do a counter again for the new one. We might should. I think it got up to, like, an insane number. Because I kept track of it not just on stream, but I also kept track of it when I was just playing the game in my own time. Whoa, okay, well that was a little bit much. Where did that... Hi, you. How are you doing? That's not what I meant to do. All that talk about being a little bit better at combat, and then, like, I'm making these sort of amateurish mistakes here. What was I even saying? Oh, yes, I remember trying to get up this one particular tower with my niece watching, nonetheless, who was very interested in the Switch. I think she was talking about how she wanted to get herself one, and I was like, babe, if I had the money, I would get you one. What's funny is I could theoretically buy her one now. She wouldn't care. She's not into that sort of thing, you know?
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Wouldn't interest her one bit. which is a darn shame. Clearly I failed as an uncle because, you know, if I'd paid attention early on, I could have made her a gamer, and I didn't, and that's on me. But I remember trying to get up this one tower that was being guarded at the base by the Guardians. Surprisingly, I know, right? Like, wild that that's what they would be doing. And, man, they just kept killing me like crazy. It was such a challenge. Okay, well, darn it. One shot, one kill. I think there might be a few alive behind me. Yeah, I'm still in combat, apparently. Bless. Oh, I forgot to note right at the top that our hat, yeah, it was completely broken. We had the pumpkin head on last time. It was very funny, but for whatever reason, that got broken. So now we're just running around in this nice green hat, which kind of matches the aesthetic. I mean, I don't know why we've decided this is the aesthetic. It worked with the pumpkin head, but we're going to stick with it for now because I think it's kind of funny more than anything else. So we're just going to keep running with it. See, I feel like it would be nice if there was a view here. What is that? What is that? Looks like some kind of a handle.
How many are there?
Could I theoretically do one of these? That would have been a good touch. But to what end? I wonder if we're going to end up on this roller coaster that's built around here. And whether or not we're going to be able to... hold on. Jeez, every time I do that, I think I'm going to, like, duck. But I don't. I dodge.
I'll have you know, I'm
That's
from
how
a
you
lineage
crouch.
steeped in bravery. My uncle even dead. They aren't the truth.
No one cares about your family history, sir. Can we not cast spells here? I would like to cast a spell on him. So we will Imperio him, and then slip through. Transform an Animagus back to human form. Could I? Is that possible? Well, if they go into their Animagi form, I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and get that queued up, because I'm pretty sure we'll just use Transfiguration for that, which is going to be this one. So we'll throw that on down here, because I don't think we're going to need Reparo for whatever we're doing in here. Okay, yeah, so they've turned into an animal. Back in, there we go! Dueling feat accomplished! Oh, shoot, now they know I'm here. Okay, that's my fault, actually. I should have been paying more attention.
Be put down.
That turned out to be pretty clean. That actually worked out pretty well for us. I wasn't even trying. How about that? Now, what's bad is when I do start trying, it's not going to go quite as smoothly. It's going to be a bit of an embarrassment. So let's not accept that as the norm for all of our combat encounters. It will get worse from here. Now, hopefully they're not gatekeeping us here with like an Alohomora that we can't do. Oh! Well, that was just beautiful. It was instantaneous. Why can't all of them be that? Actual Phoenix. Hello. What is this place? There's a full brick building in the background and circuitry. What are you doing here, Phoenix?
It also seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Absolutely we do. I'm with you on that. My gear slots are full. I have no... Oh, no. My gear slots are full. Okay, well, what do we have that's just complete trash? We don't really need to worry about money anymore at this point, because what else is there to buy? I feel like we've bought everything we care about. So... I think if we're not going to worry about selling some of this stuff, like anything that's super low level, like, okay, well, nothing is super low level, but there's a lot of stuff here that are really low value and that we don't need, and I'm perfectly happy to destroy. Has it always been C to destroy? I don't remember that. Okay, we'll just get rid of like a couple of these items. There we go. Is that better than what we got? No, not even close. And then who knows? Green striped gloves might be the best item we have in our inventory. We won't find out until we get back home and identify it. Wait. It literally said it was green striped gloves. What do I need to identify? Unbeatable Quidditch gloves? I mean, we just traded a bunch of gloves for that. It better have a high market value so we can sell it, you know? But again, what are we going to do with all that money? And what is that? Is that a spider over there? Is it tumbling? It looks like it's just spinning around and around and around in circles. Heaven help it, maybe it's dancing? I can't tell what's happening there. I don't want to backtrack through the entire place just to see what that one creature's doing, so we're not going to worry about it. And I understand the Phoenix wants me to follow it. It's presented itself to me. Oh, hi there, you!
Let's get this over.
Hey, here's a question. If I, like, draw him in... Dang it. Did not realize he had a shell up. And there I go! Irony! What I was going to try to do is draw him into the hole, but he got me in there instead. If we go back to the beginning, so help me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep playing the game. Thank goodness. I mean, perfect timing. Perfect placement. So, I love that we started this with me talking about how we've died so few times so far. Like a shockingly few number of times. There we go. Now we just let him drop. Savage. Absolutely savage. There we go. It worked so much better that time. This game, and the way that you can do little moves like that, definitely makes me think of the Jedi games. Like Jedi Survivor. Is that what it's called? What is it? Star Wars Jedi... There's a new one coming out. Star Wars Jedi... Yeah, Survivor. And then, no, Fallen Order. Fallen Order's the one that we've played. Survivor's the one that's coming out? Yeah! April 28th. Really? It's a month away. Good gosh. I had no idea. Okay, so we can't go in here because it's an Aloha Mora Tier 3. So we're just going to have to remember that this is here. Yeah, okay. Someone's probably going to have to remind me that it's here. It was what's actually going to have to happen because I'm not going to recall that. There's also like a bag over here that we can get to, but actually maybe we can't get to. Did I miss that? Where was that? Interesting. We're going to go ahead and grab that because that's one thing we can get. Watch this. Don't fall off the edge, sir. Okay, well, we can't get it with that spell, but we can definitely do it with this one. Hello? There we go. Bring me that money. Okay. So we got our mahogany fingerless gloves for it. And now, can we just, like, drop that into the abyss somehow? Yes, we can. Farewell. I really need to buckle down and go find some more moons. I think we need, what, 4 more is what we're at right now? And then we can get Aloha Mora Tier 3. That's really disappointing that we're going to have to leave here with a locked door that I'm probably not going to remember to go back and get. You know what I could probably do is maybe online... Wait, is this the direction it wanted me to follow it? Really? I thought it wanted us to follow it in a different direction. I was coming up here to find, like, bonus items. I had no idea. If a phoenix presents itself to us, does that mean that we're a Dumbledore? Is that how that works? Because I'm pretty sure that we named ourselves Reese Weasley. Okay, so we can fall down there. There doesn't seem to be much of a reason to jump down there, though. I mean, sure, there's stuff, but it's like consolatory stuff. Like, if you fall down there, it's a consolation prize, more or less. Be like, oh man, that was rough. Here, enjoy this pile of mushrooms and things. This, on the other hand, this is the real loot right here. This is going to be 57 gold coins. 52! I was shockingly close, and then 2 more to get to 54. Oh, man. I should have guessed 52. But then how would I have known to do that? It's not like I was trying to choose between the two and landed on 57. I was in the 50 range, though. I don't know if maybe that's just what normally you get out of them, so I'm, like, conditioned to think that way. Hello. Alright. This is where we're going to get the epic loot right here. Actually, looking at it, it looks like it's just some porkalump. Nonsense. Yeah, 2 of them. No other reason to be back here? I really do not understand the way that the devs design these places. Like, is that useful? Are there people playing this game who are just desperate to get Horklump? Pods? Or whatever they're called? Also, was that a spider? Because it didn't look like one. It looked like a large centipede. Just the way that it moved across the screen. Maybe that was just to do with the speed. Nope, it was a spider. Okay, hit a flaming spider to blow it up. I beg your pardon? Hi. Okay, I want to catch this one on fire is what I want to do apparently. So...
Expelliarmus!
That was Expelliarmus. That is unfortunate. You, on the other hand... Okay. There we go. We did it. Hit flaming spider to blow it up. Dueling feat completed. I don't know why we're doing these dueling feats. I don't know like what the advantage to these things are. Also, I don't know why I did that, knowing full well that that wouldn't work for me. Beautiful.
Revelio.
So what direction does the game intend for us to go? Because I want to do the opposite of that. Again, we're just coming over here to grab some pork lump juice. I don't know to what end. Also, yeah, we're close to death. I guess I'll go ahead and take one of our Wiggenwelds. We have so many Wiggenwelds at this point that we need to start taking them, because otherwise, if we find some, we're just going to have to leave them behind, and that makes me feel bad. You know, these things spend their entire lives waiting for someone to drink them, and then we show up, and we just don't need them? What an insult. Also, I mean, does a potion have a life? I guess it's got a shelf life. Possibly. I mean, it's magical, so maybe they don't ever expire. Jeez! But then again, if that was the case, don't you think that the kids would have been able to just buy the transfiguration, what is it, a polyjuice potion? Or is it like it's in a restricted book? So is that a restricted, like, potion? Is that not something you have in polite company? Would love to see whether or not that hit the target I was hoping it would. But unfortunately, we'll never know.
The land returns to the
Wow. I'm wondering if possibly we're a higher level than the game expected us to be, you know? Yeah, listen. I don't have the patience for your nonsense today.
Your poaching days are over.
It's strange. Well, I guess, yeah, so this is like a side quest. It's perfectly possible and reasonable to assume that maybe the game anticipated we would do this sooner. Because I was going to say, I felt like we had a pretty good challenge with the last of the little secret keepers trials inside of the book. I felt like that was pretty decently balanced. And then this feels like a breeze, but this might not be related to that at all. Like, it might have been intended for us to do this sooner. I don't know when this quest was added. I mean, we noticed it towards the end of last stream. I don't know if that's because it was just added there, or if maybe it had been there a while and we hadn't noticed. Couldn't speak to that. No reason to crawl around in here. Probably just a spider waiting to eat our face. I mean, I know what direction we need to go to. That's never been in doubt. So let's see what awaits us. I would like to just get the Phoenix and take it home with me. Speaking of, we might have to catch it. I don't know if it's going to come with us willingly, so we should probably have that ready to go, just in case. Alternate path? I mean, I guess in the broadest sense of the term, yes, but they both led to the same place, with the minorest of... Oh, okay, it's its nest. Well, this is actually lovely. Hello there. Would you like to give me one of your young?
I can take you somewhere safe.
New beast inventory slots unlocked. Do I actually need to catch this thing? Like, does it not have babies that we need to worry about? Okay, so we're dealing with like a limited amount of space here to catch this thing. Rescue the Phoenix with the knapsack.
Happy to come with me. I wonder
Is it?
if it could travel in the knapsack.
Wow, it was so content to do that.
Let's get you back to the room.
I've never seen a beast so content to just get in the knapsack. Especially not the frickin' unit. That's thrice in one dungeon. I have no words. Just general ineptitude is on my part. I don't know what to tell you. So do we already catch it? Yeah.
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Mate, we've already got it, and also there's a safe path for us to run down over here. It doesn't require us to throw ourselves off the edge, as it happens. Let's see where it takes us out and question whether or not we could have come through that exit to begin with. I'm going to assume not.
I should investigate.
Hey! How you doing, Jake? Welcome back. It's going pretty well. We just rescued a Phoenix. So if we'd somehow managed to find this, no, we cannot go in through this way. This is definitively the exit. It was beautiful daylight while we were in there, and now it's dark and miserable, and the night is full of terrors. I can hear them behind me. It's spiders. It's always spiders. Full-on acromantula here. Jeez, calm down. Take care of your siblings for me. Okay, and then things calm down a little bit, hopefully. There we go. All right. Situation dealt with. That was a real out of the frying pan and into the fire situation. But we got there in the end. What was that? What were the... What is that sound? What on earth is that? Good, I need your help. I need your help, Jake. I honestly... I need someone to be here with me to just comfort me as I continually throw myself off the edge of things by accident. You missed it. I don't even know why I'm telling you. You weren't here for it. You didn't see it happen. I did not accidentally throw myself off the edge of cliffs 3 times during the course of this stream. That did not happen. Okay, interesting. Okay, I know what we need to do. Alright, check this out. We've had this in one of these before. We have to get Arresto Momentum, which is going to be... one of these. This one. Okay? And then we gotta freeze both of these. And then hit them with a couple of depulsos. And then when they unfreeze, they should, like, fly open. That's not how that works at all. No, I was completely off base on that. Is there another spell that works better on these than Depulso? Maybe we gotta do the opposite. Maybe we gotta wind it all the way open. And then arrest the momentum. And then hit this one with Depulso a few times. And then just sprint for it. Yeah!
Careful.
Okay, it was the exact opposite. If you're wondering, this has nothing to do with the quest at hand. I just figured there would be treasure in here, and I thought we'd come by it. It's a chess set. Look at this! It's a knight! Oh my gosh, this is like the chess set. Now we know where Dumbledore got it from. He just came and stole it from out here. He just brought it into the castle. I was like, whatever. This is my chess set now. We're gonna use it to hide something. Really? Is that all that's guiding? Or guarding, I should say? The only other thing in the room is this blue pot. Is this a chess piece? Okay, yeah, thank you, Jake, yeah. Don't rewatch it. No one ever talk about it. I don't think that this pot is a chess piece. I can't actually figure out what it is, though, and what function it serves here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves... Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And then figure out what it wants me to do with it. It probably wants me to put it somewhere. I will put it here. There we go. Is there... Okay, there's something we can catch on fire. Apparently we can't. There's always treasure in these. What am I doing wrong? The only thing that lights up is this darn pot. What do you want me to do with it? There's no hint, there's no clues, there's nothing. There's just absolutely nothing. It's just an empty pot. I'm going to say... See, you'd think that we would want to light that on fire. Bro, I've destroyed a pot now. Alright, I'm going to start destroying chess pieces if I can. We're going to get big with it. Can I move the chess pieces? No, because they would light up if they could be moved. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing we've got is a pot that we can move around to some extent. What if we put the pot into the coffin? As spoken of in the ancient prophecy. Well, that did a game save for some reason. I can't quite fathom why. Does it look intriguing? Does it? What about this looks intriguing, sir? So there's a fire there. Is there somewhere else to light a fire? No. No, there isn't. There's nothing else in this room. This room is just empty and void. There's no purpose for it to exist. We're leaving now. Goodbye, goodbye, room of torture and torment. I hope that no one ever solves you. Maybe we weren't even supposed to get in here. Maybe we didn't open the door properly. We did. It even stayed open. So clearly we did it right. And it's still on the map, meaning it's still not been solved, I'm pretty sure is what that means. Because I think when you solve them, it disappears from the map. I've done a lot of treasure vaults up north here if we travel, and you'll notice they no longer appear on the map. Now, none of them were particularly challenging. I just walked in and grabbed the treasure and walked out. Is the treasure the pot? It's the one I mean, to some people. But this one in particular, this urn, is that what the excuse me, sir? Explain yourself to me, sir. What's he doing with his hand? He's got it clenched and he's holding one finger up. One finger. What does that mean? What? 1 second? Are you asking? Did someone walk in the room while this sculptor was chiseling out your form, and you were like, "Hold on," and then he went, "Oh no, I've accidentally chiseled your finger out like that." Where did it go? It's just bouncing around here. It's kind of fun that we can send it around and like sprawling across the room. Sprawling's not the right word. I don't get it. Maybe if I understood chess. Do you understand chess, Jake? Do you... If I just stand on one of these pieces... Oh no. Maybe I was supposed to put the pot on one of the pieces. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So, there's 5... I was gonna say maybe it's supposed to mirror, but no, it can't. Because... Am I reading too much into this? I'm looking it up. Treasure vault chess set. Okay. That's, I think, a different room than where we're at. I just had something... Okay. Checkmate the king. Okay, hear me out. I just did a Google search, and they recommended transfiguring this piece here to be an actual, like, piece. My gosh. Okay. So... To what end? Again, I feel like I need to understand chess.
I should investigate.
What do I have you do? I feel like you need to do something. It's... I think we've already messed up. No?
Revelio.
See, again, if I understood chess, this would be a lot easier. How do I solve this? Transform. Use Wingardium Leviosa to move the bishop into a checkmate position. The left diagonal of the last enemy piece. See, I think it's a different puzzle compared to the one we're currently doing. Because there's not just one piece left. Unless it is referencing... I mean, am I supposed to, like, eliminate all of them? Is this even a bishop? I don't know how chess works. Looks like it could be a bishop. Potentially. What would you like to do, sir? How do I move you? Come here. Left diagonal. Come here. Come here. Stop being like this. You're being an irritant. Get up. Get up. Get off the ground. That's not where you need to be. Got him. Got him. We checkmated the king, everyone. Because bishops move diagonally, I guess. I've literally never played chess. At the end of the day, we figured it out. And by we figured it out, I mean we read it on a... we read an article on the internet. I don't know if transfiguring that thing would have come to mind. It will now, because we did it the one time. It also said that we could use the vanishment spell on these, which I didn't even think about. Does that actually work? Where's that at? What was the spell called? Hold on, what's the actual name of it? Used to Pulso, the banishing charm. That is what we used, isn't it? That's the push one. Yeah, it doesn't really banish things. It's a force spell. You goofy game. You cause me all sorts of extra confusion. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this place. It's miserable. We're going back to the room of requirement. We're going to unleash a phoenix into the environment, and we're just gonna hope for the best. I don't know if it's really gonna like fit in with the animals we've already got, or if they're all gonna be friends, or like what's gonna happen.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Oh.
Heavens.
Okay. Our first phoenix feather. Give it to me, Deke. I need it for the loom.
What a beauty. You keep it close.
No, I'm going to use it in my clothing. I have a question. When we graduate, what happens to all these animals? When we go away for the summer, will Deke keep an eye on them? Who's going to care for them when we're gone? Also, our hat has now transfigured itself to be
Professor Weasley
ink
and Deke
black.
were right to tell you about the room of requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years.
That's
Deke
beautiful,
will
Deke.
always be here for you when you need him.
I appreciate that. You're a good little fella. Alright, let's head up top and have a look at our new room that we've got. Oh, so this is the ideal environment for a phoenix. Jeez, this is my ideal environment. Remodel this, make it Howdy Folks HQ. I'll stream out of this castle just looking at this view. Every day. It would be good for me and for you. I'm telling you right now, that's what I'd like to do. I was going for rhymes. I think I did a pretty decent job. Is there a chest in here? Have we ever found a chest in one of these before? Interesting. I know we found like bits of like collectible rock, rubble, and things of that nature, but I don't know if we've ever found a chest in one of these. It's just like a full-on ruin inside of here. Look at that river! Oh, I want to go out there. Can someone mod the game already? Oh, good. Ash Wine Drags. Love to see that. Can someone modify the game just to add all of those coveted green hills? I just want to go wander them. They don't even need to be high quality. It can be like when you get out of bounds, when you use the infinite life, or not infinite life. Yeah, well, yeah. The invincibility cheat code in Battlefront 2, the original. You can get out of zone in the map, and you realize that everything outside is like bland, and there's nothing out there. And it looks cool because that's like a painted background, but it's still kind of cool that you're there to begin with. That's what I'm feeling right now. I used to, on the Hoth map, the Rebel base, like the backside, where in the story mode the ships take off from, yeah, that's still back there in like instant action and things like that. And if you use the invincibility cheat code, you could just like walk over the mountain and the guy, you won't die. It'll constantly tell you return to the battle, but you won't die because you have infinite life. And what'll happen is you can just wander back there, and it's kind of creepy because no AI spawns back there. I'm trying to remember whether or not the Wampas are back there. They could be. Can't really recall off the top of my... They die, says Jake. Okay, I mean, that's unfortunate for everyone. All right, buddy, come here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a brushing, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a feeding once that's done. Gosh, he's huge. Look at the size of this thing. Fox was never this big, I don't think. Yeah, give me those feathers, all 3 of them. We're going to set up an auto feeder for this guy so that he can get... I mean, we might bring some of our other birds that we have out here. I think that might be fun for him if we give him some bird friends that he can hang out with. So for that, we're going to need the Conjuration spell. And we got building pieces. This is cool. I didn't know we had these before. So we can actually build, like, potentially even here. Yeah, we could rebuild this building. Kind of. Not really. I mean, how many walls are we going to stack on top of each other to make that happen? We're not. We're not going to. That's the answer to the question. No, I mean, do the spell again. Don't completely leave the menu. Beast items. So what have we got? We've got the breeding pen. I mean, we've only got the 1 phoenix, so that's not going to work unless we crossbreed it with something else. Beast feeder, though. We'll kind of set this up over here. I like to keep it close to the entrance so that, you know, the creatures will come and eat as soon as we walk in. And by creatures, I mean the 1 phoenix we have in here. And then, like I said, maybe we'll go get some more birds to bring in here so he's not so lonely. Oh, maybe he likes that. I've never been a phoenix. I've never met one. I can't say what they do or do not like. They might be into solitary life. That one was living alone, but that could have just been because it couldn't find any other phoenixes. And all the other birds were scared of it. But if we put him inside of here, I'm pretty sure this is a limited space, so they won't be able to get away, and they'll be kind of forced to be friends with them, which is definitely how you want to make friends in life. You just want to pin yourself up with people who cannot avoid you, and in that way, they're kind of forced to be your best friend, whether they want it or not. Are those more Ashwinder eggs? What are those? Why are there so many Ashwinder eggs? That's concerning. I don't like the idea there being Ashwinders in here with my... Yeah. Well, maybe phoenixes eat them. That's a possibility I hadn't considered until this very moment. Literally, when I said it, is the first time the idea ever crossed my mind. So it could be a possibility that those are in here by design. The room did make this place specifically when we got the phoenix. So it could be that it knew, like, okay, what does a phoenix want? A phoenix wants Ashwinder eggs and a large set of ruins. I say set, just a singular ruin. One singular ruin, and I'll put some, like, chests in there with some extra objects that my boy can go collect. Are those collectible, or are those just decoration? I think we've asked ourselves that question before. This place is truly transformed. This is a completely different environment from the one we first entered all that time ago. I don't want to make a potion. Get out of here. Pick up. Pick up. We always have too many Wiggenwelds. We're already... I mean, we're so good at the game, Jake, is the issue, that every time we come in here and we try to collect that Wiggenweld potion, we're already topped off. There's just nothing we can do about it. We also have way too many moonstones, because I guess we just don't build as much as is anticipated by the developers. So we just never spin them. The only reason we have room for Venomous Tentacular, I'm not even going to try with the Mandrake, because I know I've got plenty. Wait, hold on. Was that something at the end? What are you? Oh, I could just plant something. I think we've got all the plants planted. I think we've done all we can do here outside of breeding more monsters, and I don't know if I want to breed any more monsters. So let's go ahead and we will identify...
I have something to identify.
I thought we had gear to identify, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, in that case, we'll go to the loom. Fruit of the... Make sure we don't have any gear that's kind of better than what we've currently got equipped. Nope. And now we will start looking at what we can upgrade. Imperial target does significantly more damage. We can't upgrade that. What we can upgrade, though, because we do have a Phoenix Feather now, is we can get from 18 to 36 defense. Absolutely, we will do that. And what else can we do that on? Probably here as well. Some of these require something that we don't have yet. Some sort of creature, and I'm not sure what it is. We'll find out when we get to it. So that's fully maxed, that's fully maxed. This has no upgrades? Really? That's fully maxed out. This is not. That needs the Graphorn horn. All right, let's see. Where do you find Graphorns in Hogwarts Legacy? Graphorn, Hogwarts Legacy. So the Graphorn, they do not appear in the overworld until much later in the game. The first one you can catch is actually part of a late game quest. Well, never mind then. I guess we won't worry about that. In the meantime, you've not gotten any upgrades, and I feel like you definitely should. So let's go ahead and do that. Mooncalf fur, Whooper feather, Whooper feathers, and all that stuff. Cool. So we're now fully maxed out, fully upgraded. What have we got next on our journal? Finding focus, the centaur and the stone. Meet Poppy near the Irondale Cave. Okay, no. We're going to go do this one because I want to see what's up with the Drama family. The Drama family of evil people who have been... I mean, they're not... To be fair, it literally is just Sebastian. He's the problem child here. I mean, he's willing to do anything for his sister, which I can kind of respect. Let's spawn directly into Feldcroft, and then we'll leave Feldcroft. And when he asks us, what were you doing in Feldcroft, we can, like, look shady and kind of shuffle on our feet and, like, not your sister. Oh! But actually, though, I don't remember her all that well. She's very sickly. We probably shouldn't make jokes like that, actually. Poor Sebastian's been going through it. You know, first his sister gets cursed by a painting, allegedly. That's our theory. Then...
Question.
Oh, hi.
Lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
Yeah.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Now, let's not make it sound like he's on
If
board.
Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Are we going to end up in a situation where we
Solomon
learn that we
can't
can
take
save
Anne from
her?
Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
I don't think he wants you to see her. I don't think he likes you much after that whole situation. God bless her. She can't even find her way back upstairs. After that situation where we cast terrible spells on a goblin, I don't think he really wants you around. Also, is this going to end with us learning Avada Kedavra and killing Ominous, like sacrificing him for his sister? Is that the choice we're going to have to make? I hope so. I love high stakes.
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
He is acting that way, isn't he?
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Yeah, so about this sacrifice...
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Yeah, I guess so. Dark stuff with this family, man. Dark, dark stuff. I'm not liking the direction it's taking from a perspective of I like these people, but from the perspective of someone who's loving the drama, I'm well on board. I'm loving it. The Man Behind the Moons. Gosh dang it. We really need to get another Alohomora. We've got to go find some more of these things. Should we just look up a map of them? Is that wrong? Is that, like, morally objectionable? I guess, you know, what we could do is we can go to the map screen and we can wait until it's nighttime. Hold on just a second here. Trust me on this. And then we can go around to different villages and see if we can find some moons. Because there's bound to be some around here somewhere. What do we need? I think 4 more? Is that right? If I'm not mistaken? And this guy's pretty good about saying, what's that doing here? Anytime we get close to one. I don't know if we might have already found one in this village. Wait a minute! The map will tell us! The map will tell us if we just have a look here at Feldcroft. No, we've got everything there is to find here, unfortunately. Dimmy statues. I did see that there was something over here that we could collect. I'm not sure what it was. Hold on a sec. Looked like something pretty good. Like, that's a chest there, isn't it? Or is that just a... No, that's a full-on chest. Okay, so the map does not tell all. But how do I get to the chest? Who's shouting at me right now? I'm in the middle of trying to steal something from someone. An unidentified back item. Who was shouting at me? Hello? Everyone else heard you enjoy something, right? That wasn't just me? Alright, let's go sell all of our excess stuff, because I just remembered that we were starting to fill up on it. Please don't have a quest for me.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
Have we talked to Bernard before?
What do you have for sale?
I'm not going to buy anything you have, just to be clear. Well, we'll take a look.
Today?
Okay, so I guess if we weren't... I mean, we could come down here and get, like, moon calf fur and jobberknoll feathers and things like that if we weren't aggressively farming them ourselves. Sell everything. Sell everything that's not currently on our back. We don't need it. I have no need for any of this stuff. Watch it go the way of the dodo, that is to say, extinct. Except not extinct because we're not destroying it like we were back in that cave earlier. We're just selling it to a man who's going to resell it, possibly to people for whom it could be more useful. See, I mean, I'm not the right level for this, but why would I keep it if it's literally worse than what I'm currently wearing? Get it out of here. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to smell it. Don't want it near me. Don't want to touch it. Don't want to even acknowledge that it exists. I want that money. Give me those fat stacks of cash. We did deplete our coffers when we bought the upgrade for the broom previously. Not this item. We don't know what it is. Apparently it's legendary, though. Quite legendary. Dude, what are you making for dinner? Oh, you can tell me when you get back. You can tell me when you get back. Let me know, though. I'm not having dinner
Have
tonight.
I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Absolutely massive lunch. And boy, I want ham. It was fantastic. And that's going to be my meal for the day. So I do see one more chest over here that apparently we could get if we could get this door open.
Hello, Hamura.
Which apparently we can do. Perfect. And then we're going to use the map to find cities or towns that might have demiguise moons and go look for them. And then hopefully there's enough of those kind of just around. Wait a minute. What is this? A letter from Anne Sallow to Sebastian Sallow. Really? Should we read that? I didn't realize where I was breaking into. Hold on just a second. Where would that be located? Would that be, like, probably here? And then it'll be one that's marked. A letter to... Wow. A letter from Sebastian Sallow to his sister, Anne. A letter from Anne to Sebastian. So we've not seen this one. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be... Okay, well, I'm so glad we took the time to read that. I'm so grateful. Let's take this one, too, and also not read it, because, quite honestly, not worth the effort. Now, where is that chest we saw that we could steal? It's not even in here. I broke into their house for no reason. Can we talk to him? I know he told us to stay, like, away. But can I talk to him? My man won't even acknowledge that I'm here. That is rude. I mean, fair, because he doesn't want us in here, and if he did acknowledge us, it would probably be to tell us to get lost. But... have we not gotten this chest before? Do chests respawn in this game? Perfect shirt and tie uniform. I mean, that is completely subjective. Can't make that claim boldly and universally, and I hit the wrong button to get to the map. So I'm pretty sure I've probably done a decent enough job up north. Let's head south and see what we got. So first off, there do be a demiguise statue in this area, so that's a good thing. What is this? This is going to be... Oh, Lodgok! We gotta go help him! Completely forgot. I think that's like a main quest situation, though. What is this? The Centaur and the Stone. Oh, that's like way up north again. I need to stay down south and keep a look at... Here's a place that also has a demiguise statue, and we can actually get to a little bit easier. I don't want to go here in case it accidentally spawns up or starts up that next story quest, so we're going to go here instead, and we'll just fly around and hit up that town, and then this town probably has one, and then this town, and then that'll give us 3, and then we'll just have to find one more after that. I don't know where. I don't know how. Maybe we cheat and look up a map. As of right now, we've not done that. As of right now, we are finding them ourselves manually. Then we'll get a Lohomora tier 3, and I won't have to worry about it anymore, and we can focus our time on other things. Although, with that said, why am I doing that in the middle of the stream? I don't need to go explore these villages in the middle of the stream. I can do that later on, like, my Steam Deck. Let's do something fun. Let's do an actual quest-related thing. We can come back and do this later. Let's see what we've got here. Meet Poppy near the Irondale Cave. We'll do that first, and we'll see how it goes. And before I do that, my gosh, you would not believe how badly I have to go empty my bladder. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Welcome back, everyone, to me. Let's see. We're going to head up north and do this real quick. Where do we need to spawn in for that? So we can spawn in right here. Oh, no, keep that marked. And we'll just pop in for a spell. We'll poppy in for a spell. Get it? Because her name, we're going to go meet someone named... Anyway. Let's go see how she's doing. I'm pretty sure we found all the demiguise statues in this part of the map already.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I'm not sure what you're referencing there, pal. I assumed that the cave we were going to find the Niffler would be in the Forbidden Forest. I didn't think it would be on the, like, not the other side of the map, but quite a ways away.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Look at a bee. Look at the bees. What? Did anyone else? Look at the bees. Watch the bees. They are flying backwards and then shrinking out of existence. Oh, this game was made just flawlessly.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
There goes another one.
Agreed.
Are they going to be there when we... Oh, yeah. Oh, they're
Blind
huge.
from staring directly at a moonstone.
What? I'm sorry. Wait, what'd you say? I did not, Poppy. What are you going on about going blind? What, I was so distracted by bees. That's all I could focus on. Just the presence of giant, backwards flying bees. It took all of my attention. I apologize.
Revelio.
I'm sure that'll come back to bite us at some point.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
Okay, well, we see what's waiting for us in there.
Confringo.
Completely missed that. Complete failure on my part. Ooh, what is this? Is this the direction the game wants us to go in? I always am concerned that I'm going to end up going the way the game wants me to, and then I'm not going to find the super secret treasure that's hidden. See, this seems just as likely to be the correct route, though, is the only issue. I have no idea.
It's another aggressive one.
Ah! What do you mean another one? Have we seen one of these before?
What is going on with them?
I don't know, but I feel like this is the way the game wants us to go. We're gonna backtrack now. We're gonna go through this tiny little crevasse here. This is where we're gonna find hidden treasures. If I had run 6 feet further forward, I would have discovered that this place is actually empty and there's nothing of value in it. What a darn shame. We gotta follow our hearts a bit more here. Definitely. Listen to your heart when she's calling for you. Listen to your heart. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before. Alright, see, that seems like the official way forward. There's a door and everything. So I'm going to listen to my heart before we tell him goodbye. We're going to go the other direction.
Bobada.
This is definitely where epic treasure lies. Look at that. This is for sure. Oh, it's the little butterfly room. We've seen these before. We know what to do here. We have to go find little butterflies and lead them in here. Or at least one little butterfly. If we just go ahead and have this lit up and ready to go. 7 eggs! Sir, that's an expensive dinner, too, with the cost of eggs these days. Goodness. It's a highly protein-rich one, though. Are eggs good for lowering cholesterol, maybe? Or did I just make that up? Butterfly! I see you, butterfly. Why is the music epic right now?
Lumos.
You know what I mean? Like we're in the middle of a combat encounter. We're just kind of wandering around with butterflies at the moment. Everything is fine and peaceful and at ease. Okay?
Revelio.
So what have we accomplished? Did that do a thing? I'm actually confused. I don't know if we've achieved anything, really. Maybe somewhere else in the game. Oh, wait a minute. Well, does it have to do with going up there and getting that chest? It kind of doesn't look like it, because it kind of looks like there's no way to get up there still. Can I just get that chest? Is that possible?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Did it do something further back? There's stuff down there? Yeah, maybe we just need to carry on, and it'll be revealed to us what happened. Possibly. We've definitely done something here. Something of value was done. So we'll see. You raise chickens! Wow. Okay. So you must be, like, making out like a bandit right now. Do you sell the eggs? I have a ton of... What were those swoopers?
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Should we put on earmuffs or something? Where was I going? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I wish I raised chickens right now so I could have some eggs. That would be great. Don't know if I really have enough room for chickens is the only issue. I have plenty of friends who raise chickens, though. So I've got a pretty steady supply of, like, eggs when I need them, which is good.
If the Moonstone is
But man, let me tell you,
I wonder if it's been protected.
The store prices are going out of control right now. It's absolutely insane. Still bothering me that I don't know what to do about that butterfly statue we saw earlier. That's still driving me nuts. Okay. There's a bit of gold in there. I'm glad we didn't leave that 18 gold, because you never know when that might come in handy. I'm expecting that at any moment now.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, here we go.
First the Foopers and now this.
See, if we hadn't done that earlier, the game would have us backtracking all the way back there to do it. I can guarantee you. And so now this is a situation of figuring out which one you pull out first. So that one... And then, nope. So that one...
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Oh, I see. They're marked and everything. Oh, all right. Okay. So that was that one, and then the little twirly airbender one. There we go. And that'll be our first moth.
Lumos.
Lumos!
I don't need you to do it too. You're going to confuse the moths. Beautiful. And now to open this one. Oh, actually, there's... No. Turn off the spell. Thank you. Jeez. So that was one door open. Now to open this one, we're going to need...
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Poppy, we've literally already done one, alright? Now listen, if that weren't the situation, I would understand you explaining this to me, but as we've literally already done it, I'm gonna need you to back right up off me, okay? We can tell probably where the moths are by doing Revelio and seeing what lies behind. Okay, see, so this one, for example, has a chest. So this one over here is probably going to be where the moth is. So naturally, we need to do the one with the chest. So it's got the weird, not quite triangle Triforce thing. That one goes first. Followed by weird circle thing. Lovely. Decorative ornamental stands. Oh, those are going to be beautiful. And then now we've got to do the airbender symbol. And the weird loop-de-loops.
Leviosa.
That's the wrong spell. That's not the right spell.
Lumos!
Stop it, Poppy. Alright, it was funny. It was cute. Now it's just an irritant. Alright. Do we have to run all the way back now and redo that last one? Is that what you're telling me? Did it, like, reset in the time it took us to get here? Or some nonsense like that? Look, there's one on the other side there. Jeez, the music's being weird again.
Revelio.
Am I missing something? Okay, music, calm down. Calm right on down. Now we backtrack here, and we check and see whether or not this one got reset. Okay, yeah, you see that one down there? Are we supposed to somehow do that one from over here? Because that makes no sense. The only other one we know of, and it didn't do anything, is this one here. So if this guy is returned... No. So he's still in here. Yes. I am confusion. I'm deeply confusion right now. What do you want from me, game? Can't hop over this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is odd. Can I actually get to those from here? Yes, but to what end is the question, I suppose. Do you reckon we're supposed to bring that butterfly into here and it'll go down there?
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
That seems unlikely. Hey, Purple Lemons, how you doing? This seems like there's no chance that it's going to be the correct answer.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Because it definitely seems like it should be left in here. But we're going to give it a go and see what happens. And maybe we break the game. So if I bring it in here... Where's it gone? It's just zoomed out of existence. Please be back where we found you. Please have respawned. I'm begging you.
Lumos.
Oh, great. It's just gone. It's just gone.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Please come back. It's not coming back. It's not gonna come back. We've made a horrible mistake. Okay. These two should still be here though. I think they're still here, they're still kicking. Yeah. There's no more doors to open. I don't really know what to do now. I'm kind of at a loss. F's in the chat, yeah. Yeah, I genuinely do not know what to try next. Other than, like, are we supposed to, like, spin these now? Is that what you do? It wouldn't be Accio, it would be, I don't remember having to spin them once you put the moths on them. Is that part of it? They do kind of look... Well, Shrek. In that case, you know what we're going to do? Because we've Shrek'd this up now. We're going to take this one.
If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
I think you're probably right about that. We're taking this one with us. Okay? No, come back here, Moth. Oh, they thought of this. Darn it, they thought of this. They knew I would try this. They made it impossible. Because that means that there be treasure. Why won't you just respawn? There be a reason this is here. This be here for a reason. And we'll never be able to get it now because I didn't do it right. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to feel like maybe I shouldn't be playing video games. Maybe I should just go back to, like, common puzzles. Wait, where did this one go? Did it go home? Hi there, you. How are you doing? I see that you returned home.
Lumos.
Thank you so much. I can't begin to express to you how much I appreciate that. My gratitude knows no bounds. Come back here! Hi there, you. How are you doing? You having a good time? Please come here.
Lumos.
Please camp out on this thing for me. Stop. Please return. Oh, I guess that one's done, and that's why it's not... I see. I thought we might have to freeze them. But no, it looks like once their job is done.
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Yeah, me too, if this one would stop following me. Do you see the issue we're having here? Okay. No. Go on there. So where did the one that I sent flying go? It kind of flew down here, did it not? Did it get eaten by a fooper? Is that what happened? I just wanted to go home. Or did it go down here to this one? That would have been hilarious if it came over here and it was just waiting for us. I would actually love that. That would warm the cockles of my cold, dead heart. Where are you? Come here. Again, the music in the background is oddly driving for what we're doing. I feel like what we should have right now is a nice calming sort of experience. Also, I see your comment about exiting the game, and that might be an idea. See, I'm not sure what that one does. Oh, now I see. Now I see what that one does. Okay. But what is this?
Merlin,
Oh, it's just another one of these.
Beautiful.
Lumos.
Come here. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see what we're doing here. Let's get this door open. That's priority number 1. And then I don't think the game would allow me to save inside of here. It tends to not let you do that when you're inside of a zone like this. But we'll see. So with that door open, we can save. Okay. And then what if we exit to main menu? Watch it spit us out of the game, or not spit us out of the game, but watch it spit us out of the cave when we log back in. And you have to restart with none of your progress. You have to just restart the cave. One thing this might do is fix our hat.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well,
Another obstacle.
it did completely reset this,
Work out a way across.
which is odd. Okay, well, I mean, maybe that's a good sign. Some things were reset, some things were not. Let's see if this guy is back where he was. Also, we got in and out of here much faster than I thought we
So
would.
of Whoopers. I wonder if it's being protected.
What, by Foopers? Would Foopers protect a moonstone? Would Foopers eat a magically enchanted butterfly? So it should be inside of here. Oh, hot diggity. Look at that. Thank you so much, Purple Lemon. I appreciate it. Or Purple Lemons. I often say your name incorrectly. You are a plural. There are multiples of you. Which is an interesting fact. So what did that do? Oh my gosh, it's got something to do with his chest out here, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, there we go. What was all of this about? What was all of this for? What have we achieved with this maneuver? An unidentified hand item. All of that, and we don't even know what we got. Unbelievable. Alright, well fortunately, the next thing we do here should be pretty straightforward, because it appears as though this room, the bridge is already up, right? Or was it not? I wasn't paying enough attention. No, the bridge is not up. Okay, in that case, we need to get you
Lumos.
over here. And then the reason I did all of this first was so I wouldn't have to redo it all, and I love how that turned out for us. So that's the wrong spot.
It's beautiful.
It is perfectly possible to depulso right off the edge. We've done that a couple of times. And there we go. Turn this stupid spell off. Sometimes the spell will not turn off, and I don't know why. Singular or plural works. Okay. Should I call you like Mr. Lemons?
You did it.
Revelio.
Oh. Just saves a bit of time, you know? Just simplifies the whole thing.
Lumos.
Let's see. So you're raising 6 meat chickens, okay. I love chicken, it's one of my favorite meats. 7 was maybe too ambitious. Oh man. I apologize. I apologize dearly. Listen, you can do it. Just focus on
Look, where the
the
water's bubbling.
sheer
How odd.
muscle
Shall we
mass
take a closer look?
that you're gaining from
You
eating
read
all
my
of
mind.
these eggs. Mr. Headshot, really? It's a pretty cool name. Is that because you take great pictures, or because you're really good at like a Call of Duty sort of game? Delving into all of the mysteries here today. Asking all the big questions. Man, I've already got to pee again, like so badly.
Beautiful close up.
I'm just
It's
containing
got
it.
to be here. I just know it.
Bombada!
We're just gonna hold on and oh, I see where we are now. Okay, yeah, this definitely feels like we're at the end.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
I think we found the Moonstone, just judging by the look of it.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did.
You
end
take
up
great
being the
pictures
right
in
bit
Call of
after
Duty.
all.
Okay, very
A good
cool.
thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first.
I'm assuming
We
that's
should do as
100%
Doran
real and
suggested
genuine.
And bring the Moonstone to the henge.
There's
Shall
nothing
we?
else to
We
find here. We're
shall.
just going.
If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Cool. I was worried about 100%ing this game for a while until I realized why. Why do I care?
That's
Like, I'd
the
like to do all
henge,
the quests and
precisely
everything,
where
but I don't
Doran
need to
said it would be.
100% get every
But
item and
now that we're
object and piece
here,
of
I'm not
treasure.
entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
It's a bold assumption. What are you basing that on? The fact that that's a hinge? Let me fly! We're so close! Are you gonna make me go, like, down and around? Really? This feels unnecessary. Look how far that drop is! What's the intended travel
How's
path
your
here?
Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling farm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
I don't care about her story. I've 100%ed a few games that I really, really liked. This is not going to be... What? You're not a Snidget. Just a bunch of moon calves. Oh, it's a map?
Whoa!
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers.
How
At
old
first,
were
they
you
planned to
5
sell
years
her,
ago?
But soon decided they wanted to kill her instead.
I'm shocked to find out you're not a first year.
I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
A dark, tragic backstory!
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing
Let's
up
delve
in a
into
family
her
of
deep
poachers?
The
personal
thing I
history.
remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas.
Oh, there's plenty of those
However,
around
I
here.
wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
No, probably not.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Ah, that explains how they knew
I'm
where to
glad you
go.
told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Sure. But first, let me go to the restroom. Yet again, I apologize. I will not apologize for being well hydrated. What I will say is that maybe I shouldn't hydrate so much going into a live stream. So that's on me. That's my mistake. It's a lesson I should know by now. I've only 100%ed Lego Harry Potter. How about that? There's a connection there. I love that. All the little gears just mashed together. Beautiful. All right, do you have a picture for me?
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
I mean, it's an idea. Should we look around a little bit?
That sounds a fine idea, but I would like to look around a little before we leave.
Of course. I'll just wait here and try not to fall asleep.
Of course, yes, thank you so much. Stay awake, please.
Revelio.
I just realized that we're not in the overworld when it gave me the option to stay here and look around. And I don't think it would give me the option to stay here and look around if there wasn't something to find. Although, saying that, casting Revelio seems to show that there's nothing around here to find. Except for, I mean, that's just your basic hopping fungi. I'm a pretty fun guy. I can go hop around some. Doesn't make it have any value or worth. Yeah, we're leaving. There's nothing around here. Also, this does not look like a very interesting image on the ground here, Poppy.
I
Just throwing that
it is
out
rather
there.
late, isn't it?
We can head back to the castle if you've seen enough mooncalves one day.
Yes, I have. I would absolutely prefer to leave right now.
Yes, please. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I was getting our channel members up and ready to do the big live stream conclusionary channel member mention. I mean, we're not doing it exactly at this precise moment. Hey, we unlocked an additional talent point, getting ever closer to our level cap. And with that out of the way, if we go to quests now, so Lodgok is still the only one we need to do. I'm kind of curious about this one, Finding Focus. I need to finish the stream in the near future because there's other things I need to do tonight, but I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so I'm gonna push this a little bit later, and maybe I get to sleep a little bit later, and maybe I feel a little worse tomorrow, but it'll be worth it because we're all playing video games together like friends, and it's beautiful, as friendly as you can be with strangers on the internet. So, I mean, you know how it is.
Some days are more difficult than others.
I know what you mean, Nat. I know exactly what you mean.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
You gotta stop blaming yourself for this. Okay, so I know from history that it's better to say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Well, that was far from a quest. That was just a brief conversation. Happy to have had that talk, though. I guess it helped. Man, this place is decked out. Look at that tree! Absolute unit of a tree. So fun fact about all these candles, they're not CGI. These are actual candles, and they're hanging from the ceiling using little bits of like invisible twine or like fishing line. Unfortunately, every so often the fire does break the line, like it melts the line, and the candles do fall on people's heads, so that's unfortunate. Let's have a look at let's have a look at our quests. So, aside from the man behind the moon, Lodgok's loyalty is the thing that you'd think we'd be queued up to do next. However, I actually know for a fact that the ones that are marked, I think the ones that are marked in black mean that there are quests to have. Oh, look, it actually tells you whether or not there's demiguise statues and field guide pages of the different sections of the castle. How peculiar. I've not found any of the ones in the astronomy wing. There's 3 demiguise statues over there. Interesting. And there's 2 down here in the bell tower. And there's 1 more to be found in the library annex. But I think the black flags means that there's pirates around. I mean that there's quests to do nearby. So, isn't there been like a long-standing quest?
It's tormenting, Professor Black.
Get out of here, Peeves. You're an irritant. Hasn't there been like a side quest waiting for us outside these doors for ages now? Or am I wrong? Or maybe it's the white flags have side quests nearby? I don't actually remember how it works. I want to do more quests around the castle because I feel like there's students we've not met and spoken to yet. Because I've just been on this like headlong rush to try to, you know, get through the story. And I thought for sure there was like a bunch of quests around the castle we hadn't done or engaged with. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, if we go here, the One-Eyed Witch passageway, that's not helpful. I mean, we can fast travel to these places, but it doesn't actually show there being a quest there. Is there nowhere to hold on. Hogwarts, white flag versus black flag. Let me do, what's the difference? See what the answer is. Quests or no quests in the area took me a while myself. Black flags show areas that contain side quests. Okay, yeah. So we're in an area that contains a side quest. We just have to find it. Maybe it's inside the Great Hall somewhere. Maybe someone poking around in here. If I can figure out how to get back inside the Great Hall. I've wandered off a little bit and already gotten myself well and truly lost. Does anyone need help? Just run through the Hogwarts grounds shouting that. Hello there, young boy! Does anyone here need a hand with anything? Excuse me, does anyone here need a hand with anything? Does anyone, does anyone need assistance? I can't help you with schoolwork. I could, but I choose not to. You have to figure that out on your own. Maybe we should go talk to the students inside the Great Hall. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this. If we don't just start immediately finding people who need a hand, we're gonna carry on with our lives. But that's right, we can go down below as well. You would think it would just be on the minimap, though, is the issue. And it's concerning that it isn't. I'm pretty sure side quests are on the minimap when you find them, or when you get close to them. I wonder if we have to come back here at night. Maybe that's the secret. What if we go outside?
Professor Howard was carrying some...
And we just keep wandering around the grounds.
Revelio.
Oh, forget it. I can do this later. I can go find the side quests later and just have them queued up for next time. Let's go do Lodgok's loyalty. So that's going to be towards the south of the map. Also, wait, what was that actually what it was titled? I wasn't reading it very, like, Lodgok's loyalty. Are we about to be betrayed, or is this in reference to the fact that he's about to betray the main villain of the story? I don't want to be betrayed by this man. Or, well, goblin.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Those goblins in my family. The mines at one time.
Revelio.
It's Lodgok. Just hanging out inside of here.
Could be some of Ranrock's loyalists in there.
Oh, no,
Best
there
be
definitely
careful.
is. There absolutely is.
Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Yeah, no, Lodgok's gotten... He's set up a trap. He's betrayed us. It's all a trap! This is gonna be depressing. I thought after he told us his little story about how he met that witch and she wasn't what he expected, she was actually really nice. I thought that was like a beautiful sort of like, and now you and me are friends too! And we're gonna be best friends forever. But no, it's actually a story of heartbreak and betrayal. What is happening? An auction is ending soon? For what? I don't remember following any items. What is this? I don't need this. Why did I follow that? It was a graphics card. Like a really low rent one. Oh, you know what? It was when I was trying to figure out what GPU I would add to the gaming PC for Windows VMs.
This must be locked from
the fact that he did not see that is remarkable, and boy did we just get away with something very fortunate there. What is that over there?
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Oh, so we are about to go on a roller coaster. Is that what we want to do, though? We have no proof that Ludwig is down there. I guess we're just gonna go do it.
Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
And we're invisible still, which is a great touch. So can I, like, control this in any way?
How deep will this take me?
Redrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
No idea.
That has to be the end up ahead.
Have we actually gone deeper? I feel like we just went around in circles. And we're still invisible. Fantastic touch. If we'd come out in a room full of goblins, we would have totally gotten away with it. Other than the fact that they'd probably be curious. Also, this, was this a crash? Was this a wreck? Did no one anticipate that?
Revelio.
Madness. Okay. Is it the goblins that build all of these brick structures that we find in the mines? And if so, to what ends? I mean, you're digging out earth, right? Couldn't you simply, like, leave some of it behind and that can be your buildings? Why dig out rock and then put other, more different rock up? Unless you just really like... You know what it might be? You know what it might be? It could be like when people, you have a concrete floor, and instead of putting down tile, you just chisel out a little channel, like little channels to make it look like the concrete floor is tile. Maybe this is all solid rock, and they cut out the little bits to, like, get the shape of bricks, and then they painted the individual bricks various shades of red to make it look like it's a brick wall, but in reality it's all solid rock. Those crazy dwarves. They absolutely did not do that. That is not what this is, but it's what we're going with, because gosh, is it a funny concept. Get me across there.
Revelio.
There's so many treasures down there. I wonder if we're ever going to find our way over to them. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't seem like the kind of game where we're going to find a super rare item that kind of changes, you know, like they do in like a Zelda game, or even a Skyrim for that matter, where you go out to the end of the Emperor's ship and he's got that ridiculous broken sword that kind of breaks the game a little bit. You don't have that in this game, which is unfortunate. Also, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to Wingardium the Leviosa. How does invisibility work? If you pick up an item, does it disappear? And if not, why do your clothes, cash, and wand and stuff disappear? So, I actually have the book answer to this. It's whatever you have on your person when the disillusionment spell is cast. So if you pick something up after you've been disillusioned, it does not turn invisible. It remains visible. But everything you had on your person is visible until it, like, leaves contact with you. Dang it, there's another one. There's another one we just can't get into. I have to remember 2 of these now. There's one in the Phoenix Cave and now one down here. And what's going to be in there? Nothing of value, I'm sure. Nothing but disappointment and heartbreak. Yeah, it's like in that Austin Powers, the second one, when they start time traveling, and Austin starts asking all the questions, and Basil Exposition is like, I recommend not thinking about it too much. That goes to all of you folks, too. Which is like a full look right into the camera, and you're like, okay, all right, you know what, Basil Exposition, you got me. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to enjoy it. Although I didn't find that film to break time, like the time travel didn't really break the logic of the world all that much. So, okay, that's going to have us taken out of here for sure. And that's probably the direction we want to go in, because we want to get down there. Which raises the question of what's going on over here, and what direction is he going in? Oh, there's 2 of them. Are these guys all, like, mind controlled? Is that why all of their eyes are red? Oh, bless them. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. That was pretty smooth. We actually managed that, I think, pretty well, all things considered. Go ahead and grab all of our loot here, and then we'll carry on. Again, all of our life-changing loot, like our Renaissance cap. I'm sorry, can you tell I'm starting to get a little bit burned out on this? Is it starting to get obvious that the things we are finding are not super satisfying to me? I mean, what can you do at this point, you know? What can we do? So if you pick up a vase, then cast the spell, the vase is invisible until you drop it? Yes, and if you pick it back... Because the thing with disillusionment, when Harry gets it put on him, he says it literally feels like a wave passing over him.
Revelio.
So the idea with it is, it's like almost like an invisible liquid, if you will, that anything it comes into contact with, like as the spell is being cast, is invisible. And as soon as it leaves the core of the invisibility, it's no longer invisible, if that makes sense. What on earth is this? How am I supposed to engage with it? What do you want from me, game? Do we blow it up? Not probably what the game wanted. It worked, though, honestly. Probably not. Probably a Wingardium Leviosa would have done it. But at the end of the day, we got here, and we're now behind this door. Whatever this door may be. And then the chest that we seek is right back here. Lovely. Oh. Oh, okay. Can we leave through here now? Oh, I mean, yes, if we just open the door. Apparently that does work a bit better, doesn't it? Just opening the door and walking out. Oh, and there's like another chest as well. Silver scarf? Let's put it on! We found it, why not? It's going to be what, under scarves? Change appearance? So it's not going to be like this nice scarf here. Well, actually, that's not too shabby. That kind of matches with what we got. It is a necklace, though. So is this the silver scarf? There you go, everyone. It was worth it, right? We went over our way to get it, and now we've got this lovely silver scarf. And I'll tell you what, since our hat is broken, we're actually going to go back in and change our hat, too, to something that isn't broken. What have we got? We've got a ton of options here. Why don't we just put on something fun and wacky and wild? Green hat to match our green outfit. Green cowboy almost hat? Yeah, there we go. We're green Deanna Jones now. Please disregard I said that. Please pretend I didn't say that. But yes, the vase, to my knowledge, would be invisible, going back to that conversation from a long time ago, until you put it down, and then it would kind of separate the thing to which the spell was applied. At which point, you'd have to cast Revelio, or not Revelio. You'd have to cast the Disillusionment charm on it again. And it's not a perfect form of invisibility either. My understanding of Disillusionment is that it's not as good as an invisibility cloak. And then none of the invisibility cloaks are as good as the one that Harry has, because his is the Deathly Hallows cloak. I think a cloak is just an object. Actually, okay, that raises some questions. Because I think that a cloak is just something that's had the Disillusionment charm cast on it. And it can make you invisible. But the cloak is completely covering you. And you're under it. So it's invisible. Oh, but... yeah, because both sides of it are invisible at that point. So that makes sense. Harry's is different because it's one of the Deathly Hallows. It's not a normal cloak. Because Mad Eye's got one. And a lot of people have them. They're not all super special, though. Well, I know what that does now, and I've made a mistake. All right, you. I need you. Start killing some dwarfs.
Get away with that.
Well. Oh, I think you might be right. Are they made of like demiguise fur to make them invisible? But they specifically say that spells wear off of them over time, and that they get holes and things in them. So I guess demiguise fur over time just gets holes in it, and then you must have to cast some additional spells on it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad you said that because I had forgotten that. There would be comments. Actually, if you watch the Super Carlin Brothers video, This is not you. I'm not. This is not. This is not making fun of you. This is making fun of the comments we would have received. Not even really making fun of them. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and just start yeeting things at this guy, if we can. Do we have to be in combat before to let us do that? Like, that's definitely an explosive barrel. Can I just, like, pick it up? There we go. We're gonna defeat this guy with nothing but barrels. So help me if we can. If it can be done, we will be doing it. It cannot be done. We've run out of barrels. I think this guy might be easier to defeat than one of the previous trolls we fought. That was a mistake. I meant to dodge that. He's quite hairy, or is he wearing a shirt of some kind? That one had a very satisfying sound to it. He just tried to grab me. Darn you. I'm not taking a wig and weld. There we go, we defeated him.
Rest easy, my large friend.
I got blasted back to being 13 years old and reading that chapter when you said that. Okay, Purple Lemons has confirmed it is in fact Demiguise's fur or hair. There you go, everyone. Now you know. You can take that with you if you're ever on a cruise and they're doing a in the gambling section, whatever you call that, the casino. They're doing trivia, and that question comes up. You got it. You're ready for it. The only reason I say that is because the one time in my life I've ever participated in like not just with friends kind of trivia was under those circumstances. We went. I think we've talked about this before. We went on a cruise for my brother's birthday because my parents love him more than me. Not true, but funny to say. And I just was in that area, like passing through, because I'm not a gambler. Shocking, I know, but I was kind of passing through there. And they were doing a quiz, and I got some of the questions right. Although, actually, I did, at a football game once, get all of the song questions right. You had to, like, text them in first, and I won. But I didn't win anything. They just said that I won. Congratulations to Reese for winning all of the... I was like, I did it, Mom. And they're like, if you want to, you can go to the concession stand now. And I started to get up, and he was like, and buy yourself a drink, because you're not getting one for free. And I was like, well... Son of a gun. You got me. You truly got me. Rebellion. Epic troll. I should note that it was my youth pastor at the time that was, for some reason, running the football game halftime song trivia. And what a fun time, though. What a great and glorious time. So did we want to leave here? What were we supposed to do? This is a dead end, is it not? Where does this go from here? Am I missing something? We came down here, we fought them all. How do I get out now? We got whatever was in this chest. How do I get up there? Is there anywhere to go from here? I feel like we just leave now. I feel like we just leave the way we came. Do we not? Take me out of here. Okay, so it's taking us in a different direction, right? Because we came down from up there, no? Oh, I'm so confused. Was that just like a random side thing we just did? I thought that was the main thing we were doing. Oh, I thought that was like the main place we were going to. I had no idea that all we had to do was come over here. On my way to find Troll Envil playing MP3. Yeah, please do. I'd love to use that as a sound effect in all of the videos going forward. I'll probably forget about it when we're done here, though, actually. In all actuality, that's what's going to happen. Okay, you know what? We've definitely made it far enough. Watch this. Yeah, there we go. Save a bit of time. Oh, are there people here?
Lumos.
That's the wrong spell. That's the worst spell we could do it by accident. Okay. Kill all your friends. Blow up a Loyalist Sentinel with Bombarda while they charge their magic. Use a Mandrake against an enemy. Hold on, we can do one of those things really easily. Which one uses a Mandrake? Here you. There we go. Unfortunately, they do know we're here now. So Bombarda, that's this one, as they charge up their magic. That didn't work. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Well, now it's not going to work because it's not charged up again. It was probably actually that guy we were supposed to do it on. Yeah, a Loyalist Sentinel. Not all of these guys are Loyalist Sentinels. I think the one that was here, we just blew up, unfortunately. So that's a mistake on our part. That's a little bit rough. It feels a little bit rough taking their items from them as they're like falling after we've blown them up. I don't know if that's really like the best etiquette for this sort of situation. I'm pretty sure I learned once from a podcast about a game that I've never played that you're supposed to wait until the raid is over before you start looting the bodies. Courtesy of the Yogg Pod, everyone. Back then, I mean, I guess the Yogg Pod was never exclusively or explicitly about World of Warcraft, even though that's what their YouTube channel was about early on. Hold on a second, though. What is this?
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Me too, but where does this lead? It definitely feels like going up that chute was what the game intended.
Revelio.
Okay. Have they led us all this way for me to find that little bit of gold? No. And thank goodness for it. Alright, whatever comes through this door, we will be ready. Fortunately, there was nothing on the other side of this door, except for... Oh, a Fwooper statue! Come on! Let's go! Fwooper statue for the win! That made it worth it. We're going to have to take that train all the way back now. But we got a Fwooper statue out of it. That's pretty exciting. Think about that. We could put that Fwooper statue up inside of the Room of Requirement and literally nowhere else. That'll be great. We should have, when we were Professor Black for a little bit, given ourselves like free reign to redecorate all of Hogwarts. That would have been fantastic. Okay. A good journey. A wonderful journey. I feel like they should have given us the option to have other wands. I mean, I know that I can technically redecorate these things, like our flying mounts, right? Like, I can choose between some various different creatures. Basically just ones that I've got in stock. And then I can also choose like a different broom if I so chose. You know, because right now what we've got is the Ember Dash broom, but I could also have the Wildfire broom or whatever. Like, there's a bunch of different options here. Now let's change things up. Let's get a different broom. I don't know. Why not? Wand handles? Should we shake that up? We've had the same one basically forever. Are there only like a few more to find? Is that what the game is suggesting to me? I actually kind of liked the one we had. But no, let's be different. We're going to get this icy looking one. No, we're not. We're going to get this one. I like that one. That's fine. All right, we've shaken things up. We're doing things a little bit different. Why do we never ride on our flying mounts? I've just thought about this. Why do we always use our broom? It's just a matter of hitting a different button when we open this up. It's something to consider. Take me away. It's to Paradise City. The grass is green and the girls are lovely. Please take me away from here to there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lovely, lovely Paradise City. It smells here. Not a fan.
Revelio.
Lots of sweaty people. I want to go back home.
Is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
Is his plan to just dig everything out from underneath the Wizarding World and then it all literally crumbles?
I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Could we actually kill Ranrock right now? Is that a possibility? Was that him? I wasn't even paying enough attention. It looked like him. Maybe I'm being specious though. let's be honest, all of the dwarves in this game do look alike, though. Like, it's a real issue. I can't tell any of them apart. Except for Ranrock and... The two named wizards, or two named dwarves, do actually have some slight, subtle differences, so that's something. Go kill the rest of them. I don't know why I didn't just open up with that. So I can't carry any more wooden welds. What? Was that... That was Z. Hold on, do it again. Do it again. Oh, he's just dead now. I guess you did that? I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you... No, that's a beautiful sound. That's just a beautiful sound. Okay, well, I was wrongly anticipating something a little bit different there. Okay, guess what I can carry now? More of these. You okay, buddy? Sounds like you took quite a hit there. You alright? This guy doesn't do the thing where he, on the third hit, gives you an opportunity to block whatever he's about to do. That was close. That one we could have blocked. He looks so small all of a sudden. Maybe it's because we're doing just such an excellent job of fighting him. Did we get Ranrock? Is Ranrock dead now? Also, did I say dwarves a minute ago? I think I might have said dwarves. I definitely meant drills. No, I didn't. I meant goblins! I probably need to go to sleep. I don't know. That was that all 5 of them? Yeah, that's our boy. That's our boy, Ranrock!
That is unfortunate.
My powers have doubled since the last we melt. Melt?
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
Little brother?
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me?
It's gonna be like a photo album of our youth.
It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That
Ranrock,
consider you an equal.
Lord Gok.
Like all wizard kinds.
Are they actual brothers?
Only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along.
I think it is his actual little brother.
But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind.
Well, we let him die. We failed.
Avada-kedavra!
Oh, my man just went for it. Boy, this got heavy, didn't it? Lodgok's dead.
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Boy, we seemed real passive about that, though, didn't we? Not sure if we got the emotional resonance we needed from that. So, they both survived, right? I think we can all agree that they both survived. They're still alive down there. We're gonna have to deal with both of them separately now. At least they're no longer paired together, and that's something. I guess if we took out what's the human's name? If we took him out, it would kind of ruin our side quest with
to meet
Natty.
me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository.
Yeah, we don't do this often.
Hey, run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. How nice of you to stop.
Well, something better sound.
This is different. Is this faster than a broom? Kind of feels about the same. I can't actually tell. Actually, is this faster? We can't, you know what? We can't hold down the right button to do like the super zoom speed thing that we can do when we are on a broom. It's also a little bit, it feels a little bit clumsier to control. But that might just be my imagination because of how it looks visually on the screen. No, I feel like we would be able to ascend much quicker on a broom. Where's the last balloon? Where's the fifth balloon?
Who lived here, I wonder?
No, where is the fifth balloon? Okay. Can we like can we get off of this thing? I really need to find that fifth balloon. I'm very concerned about the fact I've not found it yet. Can you get out of the water? Can we just get off of it? Get off of it. No, we're not doing this again. This was a waste of time. Get me on the broom. There we go. Faster, more nimble. There's the last balloon. That's what I'm all about. I think at the end of the day, Ludgug's loyalty was to what was right. He wasn't with his brother. He wasn't really with us. He was doing what he believed to be morally correct, which involved bringing us that thing, that book, that journal that now, unfortunately, Ranrock has. That is deeply unfortunate. But I'm glad that he wasn't betraying us. That's good. It's unfortunate that he is dead, though. So that's bad. What can you do at this point, really? Oh, is this the start of the next quest? Or is this just like... I was hoping this would just be a bit of a conversation. I'm not really ready for a whole quest to begin. I think that for now, we're actually done for the evening. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you folks for tuning in. I did want to let y'all know that before I started the stream, I tried to switch it to low latency mode, because you can't do it when you're in the stream, and it wouldn't let me. And the reason is actually quite interesting. It doesn't say it on the screen that you're on. I knew ultra low latency didn't have 4K or 1440p support. It says that. But even low latency does not have 4K support. And it doesn't say that on this screen. You have to go to a completely separate page on YouTube's help section, like the Google help section, to find that out. So, unfortunately, we were not able to do low latency mode, which I regret. What I do have here pulled up for me, though, is I've got our list of channel members, which tends to be most of the people in the live stream chat more often than not, now that I think about it. And we're going to give a shout out to everyone. So first off, things have been changed a little bit. We have more tiers now. And so in the Legends tier, we have Lucas Kits. And then in the Fabled tier, we have Moyer, as always. Thank you for your support. We've got Jake, who's in the chat with us. Thank you for your support, as well as Purple Lemons. Thank you for your support, and thank you both for watching. And we have Maria Amor. So thank you all for your continued support on the channel. And I hope that you will continue to watch and enjoy as we do weird and wacky things and try to figure out what our long-term plans are. Because right now we just kind of do things, and there's no real goals. We need to have goals. We need to set goals. We're going to set goals. Till next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye.